Japanese folks in the late 1950s decided to put some yakisoba noodles in between bread, and honestly, it might just be the ultimate carb-on-carb comfort food. And during my travels to Japan, it was something that I gravitated towards almost every morning at the local convenience store. So if you've never had a yakisoba pan before, it's actually super easy to recreate at home, and it's just so tasty. So do me a favor and make sure you like, comment, share, and save this video. Alright y'all, remember to wash your hands. Now first, let's get all of our prep work out the way, starting by peeling a carrot. Then we'll cut it into thin slices, and then into matchstick pieces. Next up, let's peel the outer layers of our cabbage, and then we'll cut it into quarters. Go ahead and remove the core, and from here, just cut the cabbage into bite-sized pieces. And for this recipe, you really only need a quarter of it, but you can add in however much you'd like. And you already know, anytime we have cabbage, we have to pay the cabbage tax. And if you like this recipe and you want to learn how to make more of your favorite Asian dishes, make sure you subscribe and turn on your notifications to stay up to date on all my latest posts. Then we have a yellow onion, and we'll just cut that into strips along the grain, as this will keep more of its cell walls intact so that it holds its shape a bit better when we cook it later. Then for our green onions, we'll just trim off the root ends, and then we'll cut them into roughly 2-inch sections. And for the thicker white parts, we'll cut those in half lengthwise too. Now for our protein, today I'm using a pound of boneless skinless chicken thighs, and we'll just pat that dry and trim away any excess fat. Then we'll take the chicken thighs and cut that on a slight bias against the grain into thin pieces. And the last part of our prep is quickly loosening up our yakisoba noodles. So if your yakisoba noodles come vacuum sealed like this, all you'll need to do is take it out of its packaging and loosen it up by separating the noodles from each other. This will ensure that you can easily toss them with everything when we cook later. And for this recipe, we'll only need about 16 ounces of the yakisoba noodles. And once we have that done, let's quickly make our sauce that brings everything together. To a small mixing bowl, I'm gonna add in 3 tablespoons of Worcestershire sauce. And if you like your yakisoba extra tangy, feel free to add more. To that, we'll add in 1 tablespoon each of soy sauce, oyster sauce, and ketchup. To balance our sauce out, we'll add in a half tablespoon of mirin and a half tablespoon of honey. Give that a good mix, making sure that everything is well combined, and then it's time to put it all together. Now to a big pan or wok on high heat, we'll add in a splash of oil and we'll quickly stir fry our chicken. We'll season the chicken gently with a pinch of salt and cook that for about 4 minutes or until it's mostly cooked through. Then remove the chicken from the pan, add in another splash of oil if you need it, and then we'll add in some of our onions, carrots, and cabbage. Give that a little toss and then leave it alone for a minute to allow the veggies to slightly char. And this is gonna mimic that slightly smoky wok flavor you'd get by cooking in a wok. Then we'll add in our yakisoba noodles. And pour in some of our sauce. Add back the chicken along with some green onions and then toss everything to combine. You're gonna cook this for another minute or so and then make any other final adjustments to the seasonings. And then it's time to plate. Now for the buns, I'm using a split top brioche bun, and if you can't find this, you can use any regular hot dog bun or any soft bun that you have available to you. And for the bun, I just quickly toasted it to warm it up. Now we'll get some of our yakisoba noodles right in the middle of the bun, and make sure you get a little bit of everything in there too. Then we'll squeeze some Kewpie mayo right on top of that. And then we'll garnish our yakisoba bun with a pinch of aonori and some pickled ginger right in the middle. And just like that, you've made an incredible yakisoba bun at home. As always, the recipe and measurements are on my blog at feedthepudge.com. And if you've made it this far, let me know in the comments section, what are some other carb-on-carb dishes that you absolutely love? Thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoy.